What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Real Reacts. And we back again with another paid subscriber request. Shout out to Just a Girl ATL for this one. And for anybody else out there who has a reaction that they want done, all you got to do is hit me up in the PayPal with a Cash App and I'll get to it ASAP. All right, so we back again with some more rock, ska, grunge. I don't know. I was reading something about Sublime and I did see ska mentioned, so I guess they're a ska band, which just means that it's a fucking combination of a whole bunch of music plus it's hip hop and rap. Wait, no, oh, I'm sorry, that's new rock or some shit like that. Anyway, man, let's get to this one. This is Sublime, and we're gonna start out. So the song that we actually gonna be reacting to, "Wrong Way." So "Wrong Way" is the song that we actually gonna be reacting to. But since I know nothing about Sublime, I figure I'd start with like a little mini documentary just to get me up to speed, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's get to this one. This is called "The Tragic Real Life Story of Sublime." Oh shit. Every great rock band has a tragedy.
Brad Nowell, Bud Gaw, and Eric Wilson formed Sublime in 1988. The crew
Three
started
people?
playing backyard Gaw and Brad Nowell, Bud Gaw, and Eric Wilson formed Sublime in 1988. The crew started playing backyard parties in Long Beach, California, and selling cassettes, and eventually grew to become one of the most popular bands in America. This is Sublime's tragic real story.
So
The band Sublime rose to popularity in the early 1990s amid the grunge scene. But instead of the grungy Seattle sound of heavy guitar and screaming frontmen fueled by Gen X angst, Sublime's breezy Cali reggae punk, as described by Pitchfork, sounded more like dudes having a good time, and we were all invited to the party.
That sounds like ska to me. Reggae punk. So it's grunge, reggae, and punk.
Fueled by Gen X angst, Sublime's breezy Cali reggae punk, as described by
Cali
Pitchfork,
reggae punk.
sounded more like dudes having a good time, and we were all invited to the party.
We grew up on the alley living across from each other, and
That's cool.
started playing music when we were about 12, I guess.
The band formed in 1988 and landed their first official gig at a club on July 4th of that year. By 1989, Brad Nowell joined Miguel Happold in launching Skunk Records, the label that would release Sublime's first single in 1991.
That's pretty fucking dope. This dude started his own record label. He was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? That's fire.
Date Rape, and several of the bands that would release Sublime's first single in 1991, Date Rape, and several of the band's subsequent records.
It was because we wanted to make a record, so we saved up our money. We're all hard workers.
In June 1992, Sublime released their iconic album 40 Ounces to Freedom on the label. But even though 40 Ounces to Freedom eventually nestled itself firmly into the music collection of many a Gen Xer and millennial, it didn't reach the height of its popularity until after the death of frontman Nowell, who died of a heroin overdose on May 25, 1996. Tragically, Nowell, who was just 28, left behind a new wife.
1996, they started in 1988. Sheesh, he did not have a long run.
1996. Tragically, who died of a heroin overdose on May 25, 1996. Tragically, Nowell, who was just 28, left behind a new wife and baby boy. Nowell's son, Jacob, was born on June 25, 1995. Adding to the sadness of the situation was that Nowell had just married the mother of his son, Troy Dendecker, on May 18th, a week prior to his death. But as Dendecker told CBS Los Angeles, by then, Nowell's drug use was a serious problem that she didn't think he was going to be able to overcome. Dendecker told the outlet, "It got to a point where the boys were sick of babysitting him because of the addiction. I got the same way, and he needed to fight for it himself. I don't think Bradley would have made it no matter what because he was tired and he wasn't a fighter." Dendecker wasn't alone in her feeling that Nowell was going to die as a result of his addiction.
Jesus Christ. Sheesh. Kick a man while he's down. Or under. Jeez. Not a fighter? Bitch.
He would have made it no matter what because he was tired and he wasn't a fighter. Dendecker wasn't alone in her feeling that Noel was going to die as a result of his addiction. According to Pitchfork, drummer Bud Goss said of Noel's death, "It wasn't a question of was it going to happen, it was a question of when it was going to happen." As Noel's partying escalated into hard drug addiction, the band continued to release music and tour. In 1993, Sublime released Bad Fish, a song from 40 Ounces to Freedom, as a single. And in 1994, they released the album Robin the Hood. The record did well on college radio initially, according to AllMusic, but never reached the commercial status that 40 Ounces to Freedom or Sublime's 1996 self-titled album would ultimately achieve. Sublime was released in July 1996. 2 months after Noel's death. Noel's addictions may have been growing, but he was still making it as a musician and trying to be a father and husband. In the final months of Noel's life, he, Gaw, and Wilson were busy cutting the album Sublime in Austin, Texas at Willie Nelson's Pedernales studio. But according to Rolling Stone, it was clear in those months that even though Noel had tried to kick his heroin habit a few times, he was worse than ever. Paul Leary of the Butthole Surfers produced the album. He told Rolling Stone, "They're the sweetest bunch of guys, but it was chaos in the studio. There were times where someone had to go into the bathroom to see if Brad was still alive." At one point, Leary sent Noel home to get it together. The Sublime recordings lasted from February to May 1996, when Noel was found dead in the Ocean View Motel in San Francisco. Rock and Roll Roadmap reported that the singer was cremated and his ashes released in his favorite place to surf in Surfside, California.
Okay, so I guess she wasn't kicking him while he was down or while he was under. Anyway, this is tragic.
Was cremated and his ashes released in his favorite place to surf in Surfside, California. In the years after Noel's death, Gaw and Wilson put out 2 albums as the Long Beach Dub All-Stars. Before bringing guitarist and singer Rome Ramirez into the group in 2009 and renaming the band Sublime with Rome. By 2011, Gaw quit the band and drummer Josh Freese filled the opening. Freese left to play with Sting in 2017, and in 2019, Carlos Verdugo of the San Diego reggae unit Tribal Seeds joined the group. In an interview with Vulture, Wilson said that even though fans came out wanting to hear original Sublime songs in the beginning, this new Sublime was different. Wilson told the outlet, "We're not Sublime, we're Sublime with Rome. My favorite part of the show is when we're out there playing our new songs and people already know the lyrics. We're doing something there." It's been nearly 25 years since Noel.
Ain't no way the people like that shit. You know what I'm saying? No way, yo. Man, they had a short run. So I don't even know. I have no idea what this song is I'm about to listen to. I don't know what their big hits are. I thought that one album with the cover with the like the same tattoo the guy has across the top of his back, I thought that was their first album, but it looks like they had like almost like some underground albums before that. But did they have any hits before that album? I don't know. They didn't say really. But man, so from 88 to 96, so like when they blew up, how shit, they were still in the making of that album with the Sublime across as the album covered. Damn. This is tragic, yo. Holy shit.
Already know the lyrics. We're doing something there. It's been nearly 25 years since Noel died, but the songs he recorded with Sublime, Santeria, Bad Fish, What I Got, still get regular play on rock radio. I don't know any of those. The butter-voiced singer's playfully comical lyrics left their mark on generations of music fans. The Noel family is trying to honor Bradley's memory by helping others in the music community who are struggling with addiction. They created the Noel Family Foundation, which is working to open a 6-bed addiction recovery center called Bradley's House for people in the music industry who need help with substance abuse. And according to New Noise, the treatment would be free. To help fund the venture, in 2020, the foundation teamed up with Law Records and 24 bands to release an acoustic Sublime tribute album called The House That Bradley Built. And in February 2021, in honor of what would have been Brad Noel's 53rd birthday, 20 bands participated in a streaming concert to benefit the foundation. In August 2020, Brad's sister, Kelly Noel, told New Noise, "We want to honor his memory and help other families avoid all the pain we've had to go through. We've seen the challenges that musicians face in trying to get clean and stay clean. We thought this would be a good way to do that."
All right, man. So listen, that was As the title says, tragic as a motherfucker. God damn. All right, man. Yo, so listen. This is going to be my first time knowingly listening to a Sublime song. The name of this song is called Wrong Way. Let's get it. All right, man. So, wow. What a tragic, tragic story Sublime is, man. Now they on tour with some guy, you know, some stranger, some dude off the streets. They didn't have to replace multiple members of the band, and they still trying to tour. They down bad. It's like Journey touring around with the Filipino dude that everybody be like, he's just as good as the original one. You're like, all right, motherfucker, if you say so. You know what I'm saying? God damn. Whew, I'm almost depressed. All right, man. So hopefully they rock the fuck out in this song. Wrong Way. Let's get it. So is this their biggest song?
Nobody ever told her it's the wrong way. Don't be afraid with the quickness you get laid. For your family get paid, it's the wrong way. I give her all that I have to give. I'm gonna make it hard to live. Salty tears running down to her chin, and it ruins up her makeup and never want to live. A cigarette pressed between her lips, but I'm staring at her tits. It's the wrong way. Strong if I can, but I am only a man, so I take her to the can. It's the wrong way. The only family that she's ever had is her 7 horny brothers and a drunk ass dad.
Hold on. Let's take a look at her 7 horny brothers again. Hold on.
Strong if I can, but I am only a man, so I take her to the can. It's the wrong way. The only family that she's ever had is her 7 horny brothers and a drunk ass.
I saw a black one in there. So listen, that immediately made me think back to that horrible fucking movie with Mark Wahlberg, aka Marky Mark. You know what I mean? Feel the vibrations. What was that? The Mr. Calvin Klein underwear model that he never talks about. Like he never talks about being Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch or this Calvin Klein ad. You know what I mean? He's just like too good, you know, he's too much of a A-list actor, you know, to talk about his early days or whatever. But anyway, that horrible movie that he did with like Tyrese and all them other dudes, they was like a bunch of brothers who were adopted by some lady in Detroit and shit like that, but they was like every ethnicity. Like I think this girl, I think that's her family right there, yo. Which one of these dudes is fucking Marky Mark? We know which one Tyrese is, you know?
I'm only a man, so I take her to the can. It's the wrong way. The only family that she's ever had is her 7 horny brothers and a drunk ass dad. He needed money, so he put her on the street.
God damn. That's fucked up. Broke ass family of men, they ain't got no money, so they prostitute the fucking daughter / sister? Oh, they should all go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should kill them. Blow that motherfucking house up immediately, yo. What the fuck? Damn, this song's kind of tragic too. Shit. That's the word of this song.
Everything was going fine until the day she met me. Happy, are you sad? Wanna shoot your dad? I'll do anything I can the wrong way. We talk all night, tried to make it right. Believe me, shit was tight, it was the wrong way. Don't run away if you wanna stay, 'cause I ain't here to make ya. Oh no, it's up to you what you really wanna do. Spend some time in America. Don't stop.
Definitely ska. Wait. What just happened? What just happened?
She'll give you all that she got to give, but I'm gonna make it hard to live. Big salty tears rolling down to her chin, and it spills up her makeup and never warmed it. So we ran away, and I'm sorry when
Oh, she left him? Oh.
Rolling down to her chin, and it spills up her makeup and never warmed it. So we ran
Damn.
away, and I'm sorry when I said that straight to this very day was the wrong way. She took a hike, don't matter if I like it or not, because she only wants the wrong way. I gave her all that I had to give, she still wouldn't take it. Oh no, her two brown eyes are leaking like a sieve, and it still ruins my makeup and never one kill.
Damn. She took his car and left him. Damn, that's messed up. She like, fuck all men. After what her brothers and her dad did to her, I don't blame her. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, yo, there it is. Sublime, Wrong Way. But have no fear, we're not done yet. Because you know how I do it. I had to find a live reaction show. That's why I love doing the non-hip-hop reactions, because I can find live concert footage, and because I love to see people rocking out in their primes, in their element, when they're on top of the world, confidence at its highest, when they were like mega stars. I love the crowd interactions. I love all that nostalgic shit. So I had to find some concert footage of these guys. So with that being said, let's get to that. All right, so listen, we got Sublime, Wrong Way live at the House of Blues, West Hollywood, April 5th, 1996. Wow. Damn. 30 years ago. I wish I'd have got this request in April. That'd have been dope. But anyway, man, I scoured the fucking YouTube trying to find the best live footage, and this is the best I can come up with. So anyway, let's get to it.
Let's try this one. And he's 12 years old, and 2 more she'll be a whore. Nobody ever told her it's old, and 2 more she'll be a whore. Nobody ever told her it's
14.
the wrong way. Don't be afraid with.
I meant to say this after that video. This guy does have a good ass fucking voice, yo. I think they said during the documentary that it was smooth or butter or something like that. He does have a smooth ass voice, yo. Don't judge the book by the cover.
Told her it's the wrong way. Don't be afraid with the quickness you get paid for your family get laid. It's the wrong way. Don't be afraid if it's got to give. I'm gonna make it hard to live. Big salty tears rolling down to your chin, and it spills up your makeup and if you want it to get down, I'll do anything I can. It's the wrong way. We talked all night, tried to make it right. Believe me, it was tight, it was the wrong way. If you got to stay, 'cause I ain't here to make you.
Man, it just hit me. Sheesh. He died in May. Oh my God. Oh man, he died in May. So we looking at a guy who's gonna die in a month. Man, he does not look healthy, I will say. Like, why is his shirt off? Where's he shoot up at? Like, he's got his shirt off, no, obviously no sleeves. Like, can we see track marks? I mean, the quality of the tape isn't good enough for that, for us to see it, but like people in the audience, sheesh.
It's up to you what you really want to do. Spend some time in on the rock or dumpster.
Where the fuck they go?
What
happened to the live? Thank you. Oh, that's what I thought. It's what's playing on the screen behind them. I figured that, but it's good to actually see it and confirm my thoughts, especially when you're high, you just be coming up with shit. So it's good to get some confirmation.
Every day it was the wrong way. I tried to not to make her do it. Every shot she had to do it her on the wrong way. I gave her all that I had to give, and she still wouldn't take it. Whoa, no.
What movie's that?
Salty tears rolling down to her chin, and they still ruin her makeup and never one give. All right.
He's smoking a
Hey, Mike, you
cigar.
got my backpack, don't you?
Uh-oh.
Sheet music for that one.
Yeah, I'm sure it has the sheet music for that one in it. Is that code word for my works? You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Oh man, wow. That was a good ass song, yo. I've heard that song out and about, you know what I'm saying? But the fucking lyrics in that song were no way. They must have had a completely clean version, like totally different story and everything to this song because I've definitely heard this song a lot out in public, you know. I don't know if it was the radio or just out and about places, but anyway, man, yo, that was definitely some ska. I liked it. I like that song, man, but that story is crazy. So with that being said, shout out to Just a Girl ATL for this one. On to the next one. I'm out.